1, 2, 3, yeah. So the Diddy situation, crazy isn't even the right word. It's disgusting and it's terrifying. Oh my God. Okay, so I am literally so in love, and I've always been in love with Stephanie Sue, or AKA Rotten Mango, AKA Mops, moral of the story. Mots, not mops, Mots, moral of the story. Everything she does, I think she's amazing. I think she's the best storyteller. I even loved her BAMs when she used to read or like watch shows and she'll talk about it. This whole Diddy situation, she is covering it like a... Girl's been journalizing. Girl's been a journalist since, but this is like another level. I'm so proud of her. So proud of Cassie. So proud of everybody who's going against Diddy. I hope everybody stays freaking safe because it's just disgusting. So I'm just catching up on everything. Man's a disgusting man. Man's a disgusting man. Anyway, today I'm just giving you an updated everyday makeup routine because I'm gonna get ready for the day. I'm probably gonna film some videos and stuff, some lookbooks because I really wanna do that. And I was like, oh, when was my last everyday makeup video? 5 years ago. 5 years ago. So I think we should get into it. I've already done my skin prep. I'm gonna give you a little breakdown about my skin prep just because I'm very happy. I am very, very happy with my skin right now, guys. I have suffered. You have to understand, and I don't know if anybody understands this, and I'm sure people who have gone through it, they know what I'm talking about. The water in the UK is terrifying and terrible. And I hate the taste of it as well, so I have to keep tricking myself by adding fruit and citrus and cucumbers into my water so I can drink it because I'm trying to drink more water. I've got it in my Neighbor Totoro theater production cup. We've got grapefruit, lemon, and cucumber in this. It's sour, but I love sour. I'm about 2 months in to being in the UK. I know, and I'm leaving very soon as well, so it's like, oh, but I want to go back. I've got work to do. The water's just been so bad. My skin was suffering so much from it. I think my skin is honestly looking really, really good at the moment. I'm very happy. I've got these. This is like a scar because I'm a picker. I'm a picker. Like, as you can tell, I'm a serious picker. But I'm very lucky that my skin reproduces quite quickly. I've just got a few pimples coming in and staying and irritating me because my period should be coming soon. My skin was just dead, horrible, dull, peeling, because it was just everything going on at the same time. The new water, the temperature of outside, it's cold, but it's dry, but it's sunny, and my skin was peeling like a MF. But it's been so good recently. I've been really keeping on my skin routine. And I found a new mask, like a DIY at-home mask that, good Lord, I think it has actually made my skin amazing. And also I'm sleeping, so my bags are reducing, but I still got them bags. So we're gonna cover them up today. But the face mask that I have been making, I think I have a little bit left because I did it last night. And I kept a little bit and put it in the fridge because I wanted to use it on my body later on in the evening when I have my evening shower. But it is literally, I don't know if you can see. It is turmeric, honey, turmeric or turmeric, I say turmeric. Turmeric, honey, apple cider vinegar, and yogurt. And oh boy, it smells like hair dye. It doesn't smell that nice. But wow, my skin feels really great and really soft, and it's easy to make at home, which I just like. And if I'm back in Nigeria, I can do that without a problem. Yeah, for my skin routine, washed my face already. Then the next thing I do, I've started a few little things. I got some new things recently when I went to Boots, bought some stuff, stocked up, and I'm very, very happy with them. So far, so good. Because I wanted something that really soaks in. So I've started using this, everything's in French, but it's okay. Effaclar Mat Plus, probably, because it's French. Effaclar Mat Plus. And it's just like a SIBO controlling moisturizer. It's anti-shine, anti-enlarged pores from La Roche-Posay. And wow, it's really good. Like, It is really, really, really good. It just soaks right in. Make sure my face is washed, still like a slightly bit moist. Pea size amount, wait 30 seconds. Then I add my custom little oil. You guys, this is almond oil. I started putting a little bit of frankincense, like the tiniest, couple 4 drops of frankincense oil, as well as a couple drops of castor oil in it. And oh, so I just do 1 pump into my face, soaks it all up, I love it. And then at the end, I'll then put my Beauty Formulas hyaluronic acid moisture serum on top of that. 30-second intervals just to give it like a little minute to soak in. Sunscreen, which I've only really been doing consistently this past week. But Leah, all right guys, sorry, this is not for you, this is for Leah. Leah, look, this is my one. Leah, I've stocked up. I've stocked up for the next 4 to 5 years probably. Knowing how the way I like to use sunscreen, yeah, probably 4 years. I'll try and use it well because I'll be back in August for my friend's wedding. So maybe I'll buy some more again then. But yeah, I have been actually using this. And this one, she's the one who told me about this one. She's the reason why I even got into La Roche-Posay a little bit. La Roche-Posay. It's the 50 plus UV oil control fluid, and it's really good to it. So I recently got this. I'm not a primer girl, but because my skin's not been very kind with me, I've started doing some priming, and I think it's helping me a lot, especially now that I'm really taking good care of my skin and it's feeling really, really good. And it's actually a good base to start doing makeup on. Things are working a little bit more in my favor. So yeah, I recently got this NYX Marshmallow Primer, and oh my God, this smells so good. This smells so good, and it's really nice because I feel like a lot of primers, they're very, very sticky, and sometimes, for me especially, and I think because my makeups are quite oil dense, because that works best for my skin, because they're really, really sticky and the oil dense, they kind of like separate and smudge on the makeup and don't hold on. This is really moisturizing with a slight tackiness, which I kind of like, and it smells so good. It's so nice. Little pump application, the tiniest bit. Is that too small? Is that too big? It literally smells like marshmallows. It's so lovely. And it's pink, but it doesn't come off pink on my skin. All right, so we'll rub that in. Prime. So it's like the tiniest tack, but it does make my skin feel very like plump and lovely. So because I'm an eye bag weirdo, like I really do have bad eye bags, but it's okay. We're sleeping, we're getting sleep. These are actually, you should have seen them before. I would look horrific. I looked terribly. So I started getting color correctors, and I found these as I kept seeing them. I kept being like, this seems really good for me. And I got the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Erasers, the color corrector concealers. I got the color, I don't know what this color actually is. It's purple or lilac, sorry. I don't really know if they have the names for the colors, but I got lilac. This one is for like sallow skin and it brightens. And then I also got the pink. Now pink is my best friend, but I really do like this to kind of complement it slightly. They work very, very well for me. I use a little bit of this, but I use a bit more of this. And I'll show you how I do it when I want to color correct my eyes. And it's like a little twist sponge applicator. I think as you twist it, the product goes into the sponge, soaks up into the sponge, and then you can just go, and it's great. I bought more of this, and I've been enjoying this so much since I arrived. I bought them almost instantly. I like to just put this one underneath. Said so. I know it looks crazy right now. To blend. Oof. Okay. We're now gonna let this sit for a little bit. So I'm just gonna use my Real Techniques medium shadow brush and literally just blend this little bad boy in. It's settled in quite nicely. I like to go kind of like that, right? And kind of drag it all the way through. So forget just the color itself, but can you see how we've literally just covered up all of my problems? And then imagine this with color on top. Oh guys, why did nobody tell me? Well, actually that's a lie, everybody was telling me. But, so I'm an avid music listener. I think most people are in life, but I'm like autism level, I think, because I really just like to have music playing in my ears at all times. I will go to parties and events with headphones or earphones. At one point when I was doing earphones, I couldn't leave them alone so I could listen to music and feel comfortable and relaxed when I was out and about. But I love headphones more because the earphones themselves don't sit into my ear right. I have the wrong ears for earphones. It's really upsetting, but it's something I've had to, you know, come to terms with. I treated myself, girl, I've been treating myself this whole time, but I treated myself to the Apple AirPod Maxes. And oh my God. I didn't want it to be true that they're fucking amazing. But then again, I spent so much money on them, I'm glad it was true that they were amazing. Now, do I feel bad about how much I spent? Yes, but I also don't, because that same day I was able to get a new Apple Pencil for my iPad for half the price because somebody had previously opened the box, but everything was fine inside. So they're like, oh yeah, we'll give it to you half price. I was like, oh great. And I also got a new keypad and a new iPad for free from Apple. And I'm already past the warranty, but because of consumer law, this is why I like the UK. If I couldn't do this in Nigeria, they'd be like, Madam, are you mad? Very thankful. And also, I was just really friendly and really nice to the staff, and they were just like, go ahead. And I'm like, I love you. So this looks crazy right now. We're gonna use a beauty blender and just kind of pat it out a little bit because I wanna remove a little bit more of the product. I don't want it to be cakey, because if it's cakey, we're gonna get creases, and I'm gonna cry about that, and we don't want that. And we're just gonna blend it a little bit more, as well as reducing a little bit of the product. Can you see the difference slightly? Yes. Good. I recently got this. It's a waterproof makeup spray from Chic Cosmetics. I don't know if you can get this in the UK. This I got from Nigeria. And there's not much left, I don't think. And I've not used that much, so I don't know, but I think it's really good. It's like hairspray for your face. Nobody can tell me that this is not hairspray. You cannot tell me this is not hairspray. It has to be hairspray. So I will literally go ahead and just spray this all over. But before I do that, I'm gonna set my brows to the position I like, and then I'm gonna put these on because this really helps my eyebrow makeup stay on my face. I almost thought I had stained my face. I'm very, very oily, so it's just really, really annoying when my eyebrows start to kind of fall off because I only have half eyebrows. I just do, it's okay. I have a whole ass eyebrow routine, which I will give you the in-depth for, but these Maybelline Build-A-Brow, the gel is so good. And I will say, at first, I wasn't too happy because I had the Got To Be Glue tinted one, and sometimes I'd be putting on too much product, but I was like, yeah, of course, I'm getting my money, whoa. But this tiny little brush doesn't give you that much product, but it does the job. And I'm like, oh, so I don't need to be caking my face up all this time. You could have told me. Interesting. So I literally just go into my brows backwards with the product that's literally there, turning the brush around just to get any more product off. And then I will just go ahead and, sorry, using my viewfinder to see. So I'll go ahead, these will go up slightly, then I go more diagonal, then I pretty much go flat at the back. Does that make sense? Yeah. That literally stays set so well. Maybelline is doing super, super good. Well done, Maybelline. The high street brands, their makeup game is definitely going up. The price is going up a little bit, but in comparison to other people's stuff, the quality is also really, really good. You get dupes for the most expensive stuff anyway for like a fraction of the price. So you might as well. So I bought myself tons of these. Let's go ahead and spray and set that in. Just a little bit, not much. Because my face is about to get tacky as hell, which is great for eyeshadow and all that stuff. I have some concealers that I love using, and this is a brand that I think a lot of black girls know, and it's a very like Nigerian friendly brand. It's called Zaron. I love this brand with my whole entire being. I think it's great. However, they don't have many colors, which is the only problem. However, this is their lighter shade, which is Neutral 01. I have this, it's 5-in-1 facelift. It does concealing, highlighting, contouring, hydrating, and it's filler. And it's really great. I have this and another color that I use for contouring. And I will literally go ahead and use this for like kind of spot correcting and a little bit also under my eyes as well. So I'm gonna put it here, just a little bit, there 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 just a little bit. And then I'm gonna just kind of dab right here. I'm not going too close into my eyes because I don't want, like this will kind of go up in, if that makes sense. So hold on. While all these little bits are settling, I'm gonna take the same brush I used to blend out my color correcting and just blend this out. We're gonna take it up a little bit, but not too much. I just wanna bring a little bit of slight color back before we add our foundation. And when it comes to foundation, I don't really like putting that much on. I just like to put it kind of in my central area, because I still like a little bit of my natural color and definition all the other way through. It helps a lot of my makeup blend in a bit more seamlessly. But yeah, it's not too much. It's just to bring a bit more peachiness back. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna take anywhere around here because I'm gonna use a little bit of my concealer foundation situation, but it's pretty much concealer in this area, in my like T, just in general, like, I don't know how you explain it. What's this? It's like, this is your T-zone, right? So it's like my I zone. Or is this your T-zone? What shape would, this is like an arrow zone, because I'll maybe do like this and like that. That's pretty much where that's gonna go. And as you can see, it's like it's already looking like I could walk out like this, but I'm not going to, because the light's gonna make it look a bit better. If I'm out in the public, you'd be like, girl, why is you green? Why is you purple and pink over in there? But we're technically doing like a reverse pink highlight, like a pink pressed powder look under the eyes. Just cause, I don't know, I'm not confident enough yet to do like a pressed powder pink look on my eyes. Just because even when it comes to my blush, I don't really go for pink blushes. So we're kind of doing a reverse version. We're starting off with a pink base, then building our way up. And I think that's been the best thing for me so far. And blend this little bad boy. I just blend any other places I feel like I should. For my kind of foundation, we are gonna mix two concealers, honestly, just cause they're stronger for me. Foundation's just a little bit weaker. I don't put too much on. So I'm gonna mix that Zaron neutral one, and I'm gonna mix a little bit lighter with this MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face pen. They have discontinued this, but I have already bought the next best thing. I quite like MAC. I quite like MAC. I think a lot of people hate MAC, but look, we haven't got much left. Can you see? You can kind of tell through, wait, where is it? Okay, sorry. You can kind of tell through here that we're already at the almost end, but we're gonna keep going until it finishes. So this is NC38, like so a neutral kind of peachy color, and then like a neutral cool, slightly yellowish color. Match made in heaven, really good color shade for both for me. So that's enough for it. I know, my skin is very different color shades to everything else. So that's pretty much enough for me, and then I would just literally, excuse me, and just like that. And I think that's me good. In fact, take my expert face brush. I've always loved Real Techniques since the very beginning of time. I think they're just great. So we're just gonna mix those two. Like, it's literally nothing, but this is just right for me. And I'm just gonna tap and dab here, 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 here. Not too much into my nasal folds. And then whatever's left, spread it underneath my chin, and then just bring it here. So we're gonna like tap it in, honestly. See, I've literally just done here. Anywhere that I want it to be slightly light is where I'm putting the foundation. I just don't see the point in going ahead and putting it everywhere. And I'm just gonna feel heavy and look heavy, and it's gonna look really unnatural for me. And I have a very unfortunate face where if I put on too much makeup, I look very draggish. It's just, I think it's because I've got quite an androgynous facial structure. And I've accepted it, it's okay. I'm very tomboy in my features, I think. Like, if you made me a man, I think I'd look hot as hell, actually. I'd probably look better. Nah, my little blender again. So now it's time to contour. So I've got, this is my other Zaron product. This one, oh my God, what color is this? I think this was coffee. I think because I've lost this, the color sticker, but if I'm correct, this is the color coffee. And I think they've also got dark colors, but it is such a nice, warm color. I know that lots of people tend to go quite cool with their contouring. I do kind of like a bit more of a bronzed contour. So I like it slightly warm, but I don't think it's like disgustingly warm. It's like chocolate. I've kind of been keeping away from my temple area slightly, but I'll just go just in this little corner here, this little corner there. I'll kind of leave there alone. I'll add a little bit, I'll add later. Whatever's left, I'll do there. Then I'm gonna do, because my favorite part is to do my nose, I like to do a little line there, like a little T, upside down T, and then a little tiny V right there. And I like to just get little dots, just slightly above my normal cheek line. I know, but because we're gonna blend more, we're gonna spread it out a little bit more. I'm not gonna put underneath my chin because I'll just use whatever I have left to do those little. So I'm now gonna use the soft sculpting brush from Real Techniques. Love it. I'm gonna go to the places where I want the least amount of definition. So I would say here first. Yeah. I may have even had too much. I'm gonna go, I'd say nose underneath first. And first with this part, with the most densest part of the brush. Then we're now gonna go here. So we made it a little bit high because we're gonna tap it down. Tap it down, circle motions, and then I'm gonna bring it down here too, because I want like a little kind of slight 3 shape. And it looks crazy right now, but I promise you we'll blend it. Don't be scared. Bring the remaining residuals just underneath my neck. Sorry, just underneath my chin. So I'm now gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush and just mix this little bad boy in. So anywhere that I'm feeling it's a little bit harsh, we're just gonna go literally around it. This is just to blend and not feel too crazy. So for the longest time I had the old NARS Orgasm blush, and I had this super, super old packet. I think it must have been like 10 years old, honest to God. It broke, destroyed, whatever, and I just kind of gotten tired of the color a little bit. Then I now had 2 different colors from MAC. I had Chocolate Swirl matte blush from MAC brown, and then I had a Peach Twist shimmer blush from MAC. And I liked those 2 because one was shimmer, one was matte, and one was like peach, like pink peach, and the other one was brown. So when I used to mix them, I'd get like an apricot color. I did go to Harrods and I met a really lovely girl. I can't remember her name, but she was so cute, so sweet, and I loved her. And I was with Jess, and I was like, hi, I'm looking for like an apricot blush. Finding apricot blush is so freaking hard, especially for like my skin tone. And she was like, have you tried this? And I was like, girl, this isn't apricot. And she's like, I know, but have you tried it? And I was like, sway me, go on. And it is this, it is Infatuated by NARS. And it's this almost, to be honest, this color is like those 2 MAC blushes had a baby. And it looks really scary and really brown, but it's so buildable, like it's really, really light. And I was like, oh, shit, I like it. And she was like, and I was like, okay. Bought it, and I'm very happy with it. I'm so happy to finally have like a new NARS packaging because, girl, the other one didn't even have the mirror anymore. So I have a little tiny mirror, we love that. This is my Seamless Complexion brush, and I use this for blush because I really like the fan look of it. And then we're just gonna build it. I like to build by tapping. Can you see that already? Can you see that already? It's so seamless and so nice. It is really surprisingly more apricot-y than it is looks, which is like brownish. Of course, my nose, and I'll turn it the other way and put more blush on this top side and then do my nose area because I love a blushy nose. It just makes my look. Okay, do you understand? It's so buildable and so lovely. Like, that's so sweet. Is highlighter. I know I should probably do more, but I really like to have my highlighter settle in while I'm doing my eyebrows and my eyeliners and all that stuff. And I don't really want highlighter in my mascara or in my eyeliner. So I'm gonna show you my original highlighter. Probably the best highlighters because they're so natural looking. And it's the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder. So the powder Touche Éclat. This is my original one. This is Pink Glow. I want to show you her first. She broke a long time ago. She ain't got no mirror. This is Pink Glow. Something's in there anyway. She's broken as hell and she's too old. She's over a decade old. I don't think I should have been putting this on my face, but I really like the finish of it. And I was like, you know what? It's time. Let's get a new one, because all the other ones, sometimes it's too much highlighter. Sometimes it's too and I'm like, So I ended up purchasing a new one, but I got a different color. I was going in for Pink Glow, and then I saw Afternoon Glow. And it's literally, it's like the perfect in between, because my mom has the more gold version, which looks beautiful on her skin tone. Pink Glow, white girls. Medium girls, Afternoon Glow. Please get it. Look how fresh it looks. Look how fresh it looks. It is so beautiful. I'm just gonna take my, most of these are so old, these brushes, but I clean them very well. Base shadow blush to kind of do my little highlighting. Top of the nose, and then a little bit on the top of my lip. It's so minuscule, but it's so beautiful. It feels so skin finish. A little bit under my eyebrows, a little bit here, which is why I like to do it before I do my eyeliner, before it kind of, because I like to take my eyeliner far, and also before I do my eyebrows. This one's just a smudge brush. Let's go into the vibe. It's just so glow. And it's not like glass skin glow. It's like, oh, this looks really lovely. You look nice. I'm like, thank you. Okay, so now we're getting to the bit that you probably guys want to know, because you're like, how do I take these and turn it into an eyebrow? I go through quite a bit. I cannot lie to you. It's a process. I use at the moment 5 products. I use 5 products, okay? I have 2 products. We have the 2 Build a Brow products from Maybelline, and we have them in the color black, brown, and deep brown, okay? These are our major babies. This is what we're gonna use to make our lines, get our color, that kind of situation. Then this is the MAC Spiked Shape and Brow Tint. I don't use the shade brow tint. Is this shade brow tint or is this the shape part? I don't know, but I use the pen part, and I use this to map out where my brows are gonna be, because this is such a light color. This is almost for like ashy blonde people in the color Spiked. So this isn't gonna do anything except for just be like, okay, Stephanie, this is where you wanna draw. So I don't go overboard, I don't do too much, and I can map out and plan where my eyebrows are gonna be and make sure that they're even first before I really, go into it. Then we have, this is for, now, okay, so these 2, I kind of use if I wanna get like a little extra depth and a little extra definition. I have the MAC Brow Definer, Pro Brow Definer in Stud, and it's the brow pencil. So it comes with the pencil so thin, and then the spoolie at the end. And then I've got this one, which I think is really good. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Tint Pen. I really love pens. I think they work so good for me. They stay on very well. And this one is in the color Last 10 Black. So this is the darkest. So these ones are to like get a little extra depth on my tail end. First things first, we're gonna plan our brows. I'll just use my Bobbi Brown mirror because it's the smallest, so it's not gonna get in your way too much, so you can still see, I hope. And we're gonna plan our brows. Sorry, I just do that. So most of my makeup has teeth marks, which is why I don't like sharing them. So can you see? It's literally just like a little pen. We're gonna map out where our brows are gonna go. And I don't tend to go all the way in. This is just for my tail because I think I've got pretty good definition in the front. I'm just gonna fill in and organize where my focus is gonna be. So I don't like too much of an arch, but I also don't like them too straight. And this isn't about being perfect. If anything, this just helps add a bit more shadow. All right, so take a little break. Confirm. Those look pretty good. I would say maybe just a little bit more. All right, now it's time for the Maybelline babies. We're gonna take the lightest brown, which is the deep brown, and we're gonna just focus on our middle to our inner to middle eyebrow hairs. And I'm really just going in an up motion, really lightly. A little bit of the up. And then until I get to where my arch would be. So can you see there's a slight difference? Take our black brown and we're going to same mini strokes, but now focusing on our tail area, like middle to tail. Because you know when artists draw hair, the hairs are multiple colors because it gives it more depth, it gives it a little bit more life, it feels more light and dark to create a bit more realism. So can you see? See how we've now added a tiny bit of like just more strokes? That's probably my best one. This one's always been my problem child, but I still love her. This is my darkest shade. It's pretty much black, and we're gonna use this such a small amount. Oh, I'm so sorry. Be careful when you do that because sometimes these leak. And this is literally for my tail. I'm not doing anywhere that already has hair, just literally. And I don't mind going over, like drawing out of the lines, like so going in and then drawing slightly out to kind of in, but keeping it more in the middle just to give my eyebrows a little bit of like fullness. I could look like I could even have them microbladed. I think these look like somebody who has natural eyebrows and just filled them slightly. I really, really love them. I'm very, very happy with them. I hope this helps you if you're a non-eyebrow person like me and you're tired of the kind of like blocky look. Because I was an Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade girl for so long. God bless you, Mel, because she's the one who even made me feel like, oh, I should take care of my brows. Then I learned, and now I've learned again and I've taught myself, you upgrade, we upgrade, baby, we upgrade. I love to do an eyeliner. I need to get more of this eyeliner actually before I travel. This is my Roman Empire. I don't know why everybody hates MAC so much. I don't. This is my Point Black Liquid Last Liner. This is so waterproof. This is so good. If you also want maybe like a slightly light brown version, the Maybelline Brow Tints, they actually stain your eyes really, really well. If you've got quite dry skin, baby girl, that thing's gonna last all day. I don't. So I need a little bit more humph. Yeah, baby girl, she's getting thick now because I think she's reaching her end of days. But God, this is good. And I just do a line first just to figure out if I like the position, and maybe also if I want to make it a little bit more. So from the middle, I go up. Like that, done. And then I just like fill it in the areas. So I went a little bit too far before, so I'm just gonna take my nails again and sharpen the tail of that liner. That's already looking better in my mind. In my mind. And I've also learned, you know, like when you were a kid and you used to like, oh, if I mix oil in it, it will be better. It wasn't. I don't know why we were trying to make, well, we didn't have money, so we were trying to make things last. We still don't have money, but we were trying to make things really last back then. This one's definitely curling up a little bit more than this one. So we will pat and slightly twist. Pat and slightly twist. That's already better, boom, done. Is my go-to mascara. It's by Zaron again. Guys, this is the lengthening mascara. This is so good. This is so good, and it's waterproof. It's their Midnight Mars lengthening mascara. Oh, If you can, get your hand on Zaron. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I promise. I can't lie. Well, I can, but I'm not. I'm choosing not to. Like, I don't have super long lashes, but I don't think they're bad. I think that they're just enough. Rimmel have been doing really, really good lip liners. Like, really good lip liners. I have recently bought this lasting finish lip liner in the color 90s Nude, as well as Cappuccino. God, they're beautiful. So I'm just gonna line my lips, and I reline a very, very small amount. I need a mirror, sorry babies. I'm gonna throw away that old Bobbi Brown thing now, I promise. Eventually. This one is like my color, but better. I don't really overline my lips, but I really try and go on the most outer edge of my actual lip. I like a bigger underlip anyway. I know we did the smallest amount, but I really don't want too much. All right, we'll just add like a little bit on the main lip, and then blend. So it's like that. Is that good for you? And then I'm gonna add my favorite Fussy Heats by Fenty. I love the heats. My things don't even heat that much anymore because I use them too much. I think I've lost the plumpiness of them. Baby girl. Just such a lovely lip combo right there. But I love her. I hope you liked this video. I hope it made sense. I think we did a good job. I feel like it's a lot brighter. I'm makeup, but not too heavy. Does that make sense? It's full coverage, but not too heavy. It's complete, but not too heavy. But it's still like, okay, if I take a picture, you're gonna see. Because I just don't have natural enough features that are really beautiful and really striking. So I've kind of got to accept that I need a little bit. I can't have no makeup, and I can't have too much. This is my happy medium. I am definitely a medium of all types. Medium skin tone, medium life, medium lifestyle, medium. That's me, okay? I'm basic, I'm average, we good. But I think it just looks so great. So thank you so much guys for joining me. I hope I've given you some little tips and tricks. Oh my God guys, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, I forgot. I usually do put like a loose powder on top to dry off my T-zone area, sorry, my arrow zone area, and like a little bit of there. Like a, what is this? Like the Pisces, like the Pisces, okay, exactly. So kind of like that. That's the best way I can describe it. I forgot to do it, I'm so sorry, I got too excited. And I use this MAC Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur. I really do like MAC, I'm so sorry. And I really like the little puff applicator. I need to clean this, sorry. But yeah, just put a little bit, because I was feeling a little bit oily. I was like, girl, why am I so oily? Like, I forgot. And I'll just go like that. So after tapping it into there, go like that. Like that. Get a little bit more. And then like that. I don't put too much on my nose just because I like when my nose feels a little bit oily, my cheeks feel a little bit oily. It feels a bit more natural finish. But there you go. I'm so sorry, I'm so dumb. I will sometimes get this small little, there's no name on it anymore, and just tap and spread just in case I need to. Just so that way there's not too much loose powder everywhere. Does that make sense? I'm so sorry, but really great. I may go and add a little bit more highlighter, but usually this is it and I'm good and I'm fine and I'm ready to go. Let me go film some more videos.